Hello world, this is LockpickingDev. Today I have an ABUS 64 Ti50. It's part of the ABUS Titanium series. It's 5 pins and it's not too crazy of a lock to pick. And man, it's been a while since I've gutted one of these unguttable locks. So we're going to pick it open. We're going to show what's inside because yeah, I just like showing what's inside of these locks. And it's a lot of fun just kind of taking them apart to do so. So let's go ahead and get her open real quick. There's a little click on 4. I'm going to click on 5, 3, 2, let's see, is our last one here. One, oh, yep, sure is. And there is our open. So as you can see, I did not encounter any spools there. It is not normally guttable, but we can, if we get it. Let's see if we can zoom in far enough here. There we go. Like in the video I show how, you can get it in the light, see those holes there. We're going to knock those in, draw them out, and we're going to show what's inside our ABUS 64 Ti50 here. So I will be right back. We're back, we have it all gutted, and the first thing to note is you can see all the pins here. They're all standard pins, so nothing too special there, just your plain old Jane standard 5-pin lock with our good ABUS bitting. Typically ABUS have some decent bitting on them. But again, let me show you a little bit more about it. How I took it apart is, again, I looked for the holes and the light. I punched in this little bit and then drilled it all the way through. When you drill it all the way through, what you're doing is actually, so the plug is inside the lock like this. So you can see how that hole lines up. So you can see there's a retaining pin which I drilled out right there. So it's still kind of in there, but I drilled it enough to where it was flush with the shear line and allowed me to stick the key in like this and then pull it out. One other thing to note about this is it actually just fell out. Let me zoom out here. Is the little pin in the very back of the plug here. So we have a little pin, and it is to block bypassing in the back of our keyway here. The reason why that is because we look in the back of our padlock here, you can see it has that double actuator type style right there, where you can kind of go in there and push them apart at the same time, and it'll open up. Let me see if I can get a better view. I think it's probably the best view I'll get with the light here, but you can see the other videos which I got some, but there it is right there. You can see they kind of go apart. So this goes in there like that and moves them apart. And usually you can exploit that, but it looks like ABUS did make a hole, an extra hole here in the back of the plug, where they stick this little bar right there to go across the back of the keyway like that to prevent that. So there it is. There's the ABUS 64 Ti50. Nothing crazy in it, standard pins. The hardest thing I find about these titanium style ABUS locks is, for me, often the keyway, because it's really jagged. So your best bet is to try to use a levering action when you're picking it. Make sure you lever your pick off the bottom of the keyway like this as you're picking, in order to keep your shaft low, in order to try to get high, and try to get the right angle to get around that keyway like that. But there it is. That is the ABUS 64 Ti50 gutted. Alright everyone, thanks for watching.